Greetings and welcome back to Victoria 2. So it's been a little while since I last played, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do next. So I am still waiting for my infamy to drop to below 10 so that I can start doing my annexation of this nation right here. So also I noticed that in the meantime it seems like the Netherlands is trying to put me in their sphere of influence. Now, I did look over this and it's not as bad as being sphered by the UK, but then again it's very difficult to determine whether or not something is good and something is bad when you get sphered, because there's a lot of different things involved. So the good thing about it is that compared to the UK, so here we got the UK, they got an industry of about 1,000. Whereas the Netherlands only has about 100, so most of the resources will not be going to the Netherlands, only a little bit of it, and I might actually be able to get a lot of resources for my own industry, but it's very difficult to determine. One nice thing, however, about the Netherlands is that they do have all of this as a colony, and there's a few interesting resources around here. Like a whole bunch of sulfur, way more sulfur than they will ever need for their small industry, so that's a nice thing. They also have, where is it? They have oil, a lot of oil, which is also nice, but the bad thing is that they don't have any iron at all. So this means that when I do take this land right here, all the iron that I do have is probably going to go straight towards the Netherlands, depending on which industry they have. So we'll have to wait and see. Let us continue. And oh well, Greece goes bankrupt. All right, I'm gonna have to try and continue building my military. So and my navy also. I'm gonna be building 2 or maybe 1 steam transport. And we got a crisis. Let's see, this takes not that long. I'm gonna start with building 1. Eventually I'm gonna be getting rid of my frigates and I'll be building ironclads afterwards. Let's do that. And as for army, oh, I guess I can't. I gotta wait. I was reading it wrong. So yeah, and I've also been taking a look at where I could go next after I take this, and there's actually not that much choice. The only independent thing right next to me is this right here, and it would take me a lot of infamy to try and take this, the same amount of infamy as trying to take this. It's lagging for some reason, not sure why. Yeah, not sure why. Anyway, the only other things around me is Spain, and problem with that is that Spain is allied with Germany and the Ottomans, so I can't exactly go take their colonies, not yet. I'd need allies myself before I can do that. It's really lagging, I don't know why. It shouldn't be doing that, but yeah. And the other one is, and the military leader died. Okay, fair enough. The other thing is Lagos, which is owned by the UK right now. So I'm not exactly gonna try and attack them. Not on my own anyway, because that would be rather suicidal. But what I can do is... What do I have? Okay, never mind. I can put out some flashpoint focus on this place, increase tension, and then I can try and force some sort of crisis around Lagos. But the problem with that is that it would involve myself in the war as well, and there's no guarantee that I'm actually going to be on the winning side, so this could still not be good. Okay, what do we got? Well, at least my infamy debuff is gone, so that's good. We got more RQ throughput, farm size, mine size, that's excellent. Good. Alright, so at least this means that we might be able to take over this land about a year earlier, and looks like we got Spain taking over this as well. This is actually bad. I was gonna use this. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, good. Well, I was thinking that Spain was taking over this land, but they aren't. It was just that this land was allied with whatever they were taking right here, so that's good. I'm gonna need this place to put a few troops before I invade the Oyo Way. What do we get? Lose consciousness. I'll take it. Looks like we got our ship. What about the naval base? Well, about 4 more months. So then I can build a ironclad. Also, I got a bunch of points here that I could spend. Let's spend them on, well, not on the French. Oh, let's take a look at the sphere in the meantime. 41, so it's going very slow, so it doesn't seem like I'm getting sphered anytime soon. Are they even still a great power? Yes, they are, but only barely. And also, yeah, thing is with the Netherlands, they are ranked 8, and when we take a look at the great powers, they got a 408 points, and actually China westernized. Okay, well, let's take a look at the rest of the countries. So we got Austria-Hungary, who has 300 and something, but they should still be growing. And we also got Japan, who's now unified again, apparently. We also got places like Spain and the Ottomans. These are all nations that could become great powers eventually, and that means that the Netherlands would be bumped out. So even if they sphere me, it wouldn't be forever, I would assume. So also I guess I should be taking a look at my factories. So what are we doing? We don't have enough iron, no surprise there. We are still upgrading this one. We actually have plenty of workspace. I guess this factory was just completed. Not a lot of people working here. But for the rest, things look pretty good. And I'm making a lot of money. More money than I can spend. Alright. And I was gonna spend my diplomacy points. So I'm gonna spend them on the Netherlands. Also gonna spend them on Germany. Thing is, I'd like to have good relations with the people that could attack the UK. So if I do go to war with the UK, it'll happen eventually. I can't really do much back here, especially since I don't have any military access with Spain. So the only thing that I could easily invade is Lagos, and that's pretty much it. But that wouldn't give me enough war score, so I need to depend on allies to go invade mainland UK, to go and take this, because I can't exactly do that. Yeah, this lag is terrible. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is after this episode. Hopefully it doesn't bother anyone too much. So, we also have technology. Let's take a quick look in the meantime. So we are getting point defense system. That's good. That'll give me possibly a bunch of inventions that'll increase the capabilities of my army. Modern logistics, excellent. Some more prestige, always welcome. Navy is fine for the moment. I only need these to be up to level 3. I'm gonna need this as well, eventually, to upgrade my naval base. Actually, I have... wait a minute, how did I suddenly get 40? Oh, well, never mind. I'm an idiot. I just completed this naval base. So, let us build the ironclad. Normally the monitor I can build... No, not everywhere. Okay, so ironclad it is. It takes almost a year to build. That's quite a bit. It'll be good. It will also increase my military power. At the moment I have no power whatsoever when it comes to ships, but those ironclads should counter a little bit. Okay, and... oh, right, we just completed our research. Alright, let's take a look what we want to do next. I was actually gonna be taking a look at that a minute ago, but I was distracted by my naval supply. So, yes, it's obvious that I want army technology, but I need other stuff as well. I gotta try and figure out what the priority should be. So, I don't need this. Biology could be useful for education efficiency. Our literacy is actually going pretty nice, I must say. Navy I don't need at the moment. Commerce, business regulations could be useful. More mining output, more farming, some interesting inventions, and more diplomatic influence. I'm not sure what the diplomatic influence does. It doesn't seem to affect the diplomacy points that I get, because I already got some influence from this and it doesn't seem to add up, so I guess it's some sort of I don't know, some sort of modifier when it comes to opinion with other people. So, oh wait, yeah, so business regulations, we also got this, it's actually very cheap. Oh no, wait, it's not. Well, it is, but choices. Could also go for another army upgrade. No, let's go for business regulations. Seems like it's the best choice at the moment. I'm also gonna need more military. I'd like to have at least about 40,000 in each stack. And we're getting close now to 10. So let's take a look at my military leaders. I actually have none whatsoever down here. Oh, I forgot something. I was supposed to make some new cavalry. Some hussars. Let's take a look. Hussars for reconnaissance, mostly. Yeah, let's build one. I'll need two. So I'm gonna have to get rid of one unit somewhere. I don't want to get rid of the cavalry just yet. So I'm gonna get rid of one unit. Let's get rid of this one. Now we should be able to build another unit. Apparently not. Okay. Oh, okay, now I can. Then we have a unit of hussars for each stack. And then I'm gonna get rid of the cavalry that I have and replace it with something else. And in the meantime, I'm still making a ton of money. My people seem to be fairly happy. They got everyday needs, even some people have luxury needs. Nothing in the national bank, which is great because I want that money instead. Tariffs is doing good. Let's take another look at my sphere. It's up to 44 now. It does seem like the United States is trying as well. Actually, I got quite a bit of influence from quite a few people. Understandable, since I'm probably one of the biggest nations that hasn't been sphered yet. Alright, okay. And I also have a bunch of points here that I could be spending. So I was gonna create some admirals, I think, because the ones that I had were absolutely terrible. Let's see. Well, I guess this one isn't too bad, but I want a few more. So let's create 2 admirals. Let's take a look which ones we had. Well, I don't know which ones we had, but I guess this one is acceptable. 2 attack, some extra speed, and this guy has more speed, no attack bonus. Well, I guess it's not that great, but it'll have to do. Yeah, what's up with this ship? We're halfway. Okay, well, looks like we're about to do our move down here. I'm gonna need military access from this guy. Not sure if it's gonna work. Oh, I still have military access. Okay, that's very good. I'm gonna need that. So I'm going to... I'm gonna move these guys up there. Let's see, what's my supply need? 11 and something, that's not too much. Let's take a look at supply limit. It's at about 20. So that means I can easily put a stack of 15 down here. That's good. What about this anyway? Portugal. I got no military access with them. Maybe I can try. They will not accept. Okay, fair enough. Now, one thing, for example, that I don't know is when I go to war with them, normally if I was in a foreign territory, my army would be exiled, and when they're exiled, they get no morale. But once they do normally enter a enemy territory, they aren't exiled anymore. So I'm not sure if I can keep them in the enemy territory. And once I declare war, that they will regain all morale. But I will have a unit back here that'll have enough morale to interfere if I need to. So I'm gonna switch this around. I'm gonna move. Let's move these guys up there. It's gonna be rather tricky. Okay, we got enough now. I'm gonna wait for them to move. Okay, they have moved. So let us for one hope that no one tries to take it before I do. So yeah, I'm gonna have to lose a bunch of prestige from this. So where is it? Politics, decisions, and we grant Luango independence. I think I lose a 20 prestige. Actually, what's my reputation? Alright, well, never mind. It'll work. So let's do this. I'm gonna drop a few ranks, possibly. And let us justify war. We shall establish a protectorate. 15 infamy. Let us proceed. Let's see where this goes. I dropped to 14. Luckily, I'm still a secondary power, so that's quite important. And what's all of this? Now I hope that Spain is trying to take Luba and not Congo. Otherwise that could be sort of bad for me. About to get crushed. Okay. So we got that going. We got our Hussar. We should have two. Oh, guess he's right here. Okay, let's move over there. Let's get rid of my cavalry units. Let's get rid of the other cavalry as well. Just to make sure that it's the right one that I disband. Okay, so now I should have a little bit more opportunity to build even more units. So let's see, what do I need? I got a decent amount of artillery in this one. I guess I could use a little bit more infantry, or maybe just make 2 more artillery. I guess it could work. Yeah, let's make 2 artillery again. Alright, then I guess we had a ship now. Yeah, we got an ironclad. Let's take a look what it does with my score. Well, that's almost 1 point for an ironclad. That's great. Let us build another one. Need more ironclads. And in the meantime, we're still... Oh, crap. Oh well, never mind. Well, it's not great though. Reduced speed, but... Actually, surprisingly, they haven't been put into exile. That's interesting. We finished, or did we ally or something? No, we don't. That's odd. For some reason it still shows up as green and not neutral. Oh well, never mind. Right, next research. What do we get? I'd really like some more army technology. And I really have to try and balance it out. I gotta make sure that I have a healthy economy, but I also gotta make sure that I have a decent army to defend it all. So what did I need down here? Iron railroad. Yeah, let's get the railroad. I'm gonna need this. Especially down here, because this is jungle. I'm gonna need level 3 railroads to be able to even make level 1 down here. And this railroad is gonna increase the output for this iron mine. So that'll be good. In the meantime, I have a bit more points to spend. Let's get some more points with the Netherlands. And let us get some more points. Oh, well, looks like the last scramble for Africa has started. So people are now trying to colonize these provinces with a life rating of 10. I guess they had to wait until 1890 to get the technology for it. No one's taking this yet. Well, this will be interesting. They are both matched, surprisingly. Germany and Great Britain, or the UK, or whatever it may be. Yeah, it's the United Kingdom. But they are allied. So it would be great if they were to actually fight each other for it. And weaken each other. We also got France and Spain that are tied for this province. Not sure why, it's just a bunch of grain with a bunch of people. Same back here. There's actually nothing much over here. Okay, let's continue. And let's take a look at the industry in the meantime. So we still have quite a bit of room everywhere. It does look like this is going rather well. I might upgrade the artillery factory. I guess I might. It isn't able to sell everything, but it is producing how much? About 1.4, 1.5, and I need for myself how much? Come on, artillery. I need about 1.4 for myself, so, oh, well, looks like we got another crisis going on. It actually has dropped in price quite a bit. But still, that doesn't really matter for me, since if I make my own artillery, it doesn't matter if the price for the outside world is low. And looks like my target is at war with Spain. Well, that's not good. It's not good at all. He's gonna try and take over this place. What's up with my war justification? Crap. Well, that's not good at all. I wanted this land. It's all the fault of that stupid prime minister that I had. He delayed everything, and now I won't be able to take over this piece of land. Yeah, this won't work, and I got all these troops stuck around here. Well, that's very unfortunate. So I guess I won't be having any iron at all. So this is what I was fearing, that someone was going to try and take it before I could, when I release it. This wouldn't have been a problem if I was able to take it fast enough. Now, probably won't have any... Okay, we were detected. Very late, I must say, so... He's just gonna annex it, and that'll be the end of it. Well, this sucks. So yeah, war with Spain is pretty much inevitable. They are still allied with the Ottomans and with Germany. Well, this certainly didn't go as planned. So, still building an ironclad. I'm gonna queue up a bunch more. Bastard Spain. How can he even take over all of this so quickly? He was at war with this nation. He just took a whole bunch of land earlier. Not even sure how the hell he does it. And he doesn't even have any infamy. Well, it's too late now. But I'm gonna have to go to war with Spain. I'm gonna have to take over his colonies, and then I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with all of that. It's gonna change. Yeah, there it goes. So, alright, well, let's move my troops back. This sucks. Guess we're gonna have to focus on the UK, or maybe against the Netherlands. I do want another coastal province. Let's take a look. Sphered. Well, the Netherlands is still ahead, but they are allied with France and the Russians. Now the Russians don't really scare me. They're all the way back there and can't really do much back here, but the French do, so that's not good. I guess I paused it for some reason. So, my whole quest for iron didn't work. Now we do have a CB. A little too late. I'm going to continue moving my troops. Oh, we got some more artillery. Didn't I move these guys? Yes, I did. Why can't I move? Oh, because I got no military access. Well, this sucks. Now I'm stuck back here. Unless I can get military access with Spain. They will not accept. I'm probably gonna have to disband. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna be ending the episode here, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.